Hello everyone, welcome to my first Let's Play. I'm playing Recettear, a story of a girl, a fairy, and an item shop. Here we go. Oh, for the love of... she is still asleep. Does she really not understand how important today is? Can't eat another bite. But I can always find room for yummy candy. Wake up, please. When's... Oh dear, good morning. We do not have time for good morning, Recette. Are you planning on spending the rest of your life dreaming of sweets? Today is the day we set for opening the store. Oh, we did? Oh yeah, we did. Listen, go wash your face and make yourself presentable. Then join me downstairs in the storefront. Okay, I'll be right down. Dreaming of sweets, eh? Hey, sorry I kept you waiting. Okay, dear, let's open the shop right now. Capitalism, ho! Patience, Recette. It is a virtue you will need. We need to take care of a few matters before we open officially. Huh? Like what? Well, I somehow doubt that a store without anything to sell is going to attract all that much business. Yeah, we don't have anything to sell. So, what do we do? To start with, we need to establish a stock of items for the store. If we have nothing to sell, we cannot claim to be much of a shop. That's true. So where should we go to get stocked up? The best way, I think, would be to visit either the town market or the merchant's guild. We'll need to give our regards to the head of the guild regardless, so that should probably be our first stop. Oh, that's the place run by that old guy, right? Nice one, Recette. The guild operates as a wholesaler for local merchants, so if we stop by, we can purchase an initial stock. It would not hurt to give our polite regards to the guild chief either, especially since the guild is the organization that allows us to operate here in the first place. Okay, got it. Let's go, right now. When you want to leave the shop, head to the front door, currently located in the upper right-hand corner of the store. Aw, but I wanted to leave through the window like an action hero. To eternity and... Recette! Okay. Currently located, eh? And to the Flashing Merchants Guild we go. Hello. A girl and a fairy. You two are... Yes, you're Recette and that loan shark. Well, that is not an incorrect assessment. Could I ask that you refrain from calling me a loan shark? That's right, mister. She and I are partners. Don't be mean. Haha, forgive me. Partners it is. So, how are the preparations for running that shop coming along? Quite well, thank you. In fact, we plan on opening today, so we stopped by in order to show our gratitude for your help. Very good. You two know what's what. If you have any problems, let me know, and I'll be glad to help. We appreciate your kindness. Thank you. We appreciate your kindness. Thank you very much. Not a problem at all. So, you came straight here to pick up some merchandise, right? Well, up to the counter then. Let's get you two sorted. This is our first time stocking up. Our funds are limited, so do not go completely overboard. I recommend purchasing no more than 10 items. KO. Let's see what we've got. Sword. Daggers. Stabs. There's no way I'm gonna be able to afford 10 things with only 1,000 monies. Let's see. Guess I'll get armband. Get one of these. And how about a hat? And let's see. I could get nope. And a key. I think that's enough to start with. And we can talk to him later. Right then. Will that be all? Yep, this is perfect. We shall return when our stocks run low again. Haha, I'm looking forward to it. Here, a little something extra as a startup gift. Yay, walnut bread! Thanks a bunch. All right, little lady, give him your all. Capitalism, ho! Well, Adam Smith would be proud of us at any rate. Thanks, Tier, for those references. Very well, it's time to give you a crash course on the basics of running an item shop. Okay, what do I do first? First, we need to put some items on display. If we do not have our goods out for people to see, we can hardly expect the customers to buy them after all. So I just need to get near these counters. Just so. Once you know where you wish to place something, choose what you wish to place in that spot by pressing the primary button. Primary button? You will understand when you try it, trust me. Now remember, what you place will affect how people perceive the store, so think carefully before you place something. Right. Now then, to start off, why not line up what we purchased on one of the counters? Okay. Counters. Put it up here. And we can put the hat here. And we can put the bread here. Okay, may I speak with you a moment? Sure, what is it? Those counters by the window. Items you place there are visible to anyone passing by on the street. As such, putting eye-catching items, the sort of thing that makes you want to think, I want to buy this more than anything, on those counters is a core principle of running a shop like this. In a very real way, those counters are the face of the shop, and what is placed there greatly affects interest in our business, so choose what to place there very, very carefully. Wow, I never thought about it like that. Okay, I'll be careful. People love bread. And jewelry, so they'll go here. Alright, that should do for displaying our wares. Are you sure it doesn't look dumb? Do not worry. Everything looks good enough for a first attempt. Now I need to teach you how to actually sell things. Please go sit at the counter. Righto. Counter. Well then, the items are in place, and now you need to learn how to actually sell things to people without embarrassing yourself. Nice vote of confidence there. Okay, so to start with, I will lecture on the actual process of selling an item we have displayed. Yes, Professor. If the students do not listen, they do not get any credit. Right. Now then, when a customer enters, be sure to greet them with a nice big welcome. Welcome! Greeting the customer helps them to feel comfortable and relaxed while in the store. Their comfort is fundamental to our business. Remember that as we continue. Now, a typical customer will find an item they want on our displays, and then they will come over to the counter to pay for it. Let me demonstrate. Longsword. Could I get this, please? What they want will be in the target window. You'll also be able to see the name and base price. Pay close attention to the base price. Also, if you press button 3, you can view expanded information on the item in question. Consult the custom.exe program included with Recettear if you wish to check or alter your button configuration. Wait, button 3? Custom.exe? Focus, Recettear. Your life is hard enough to control as it is. Okay. Now then, next you must decide what price you wish to offer. In general, you want to try and name a price higher than the base. Try naming a price, if you will. Let's see. You likely notice that the base price serves as your default. To raise your offer, press up. Press up. Okay. Up. Right to 3,000. Okay. Yes, very good. That is how you adjust your offer. As might be obvious, if a customer is satisfied with your offer, it is a sale and you get a little bit of experience along with the money. If your price is too high, however, a customer can simply walk out. Learning to determine the proper price, there lies the challenge. Now, if a customer disagrees with the price, but not so much that they want to storm out, then you can negotiate. Remember what I said about comfort earlier? That is the key here. Offer a price, but do not make it so outrageous that the customer feels you are not acting in good faith. So if they disagree but stay, offer a new price. Ideally, you will lower your offer a little, and they will take it and give you a sale. Some customers may just be trying to sniff out a better price when they're really willing to pay your initial price, however. Whether or not you risk testing that possibility is up to you. How long can you keep haggling? Well, that depends on how regular a customer the person in question is. As we are starting out, you will not be able to haggle for very long, but after customers begin to trust us a little, you can haggle for a longer period of time. Well, time to put theory into practice. Okay. Welcome. Could I get this, please? Okay, I pick a price, right? Needs to be higher than the base. Up button. What happens if we make it $1 million? Oh dear, if you try to charge this much, the customer is likely to throw the item in your face and storm out. Oh dear. Okay. I do about 2,000. Okay. At this level, you will likely end up haggling a little. Alright then, now for the fine art of haggling. Theoretically, what you wish to do is lower your price slowly, but as I mentioned, there is a limit to how long you can haggle. The idea is to deduce a customer's desired price and go from there. You say deduce the desired price, but how do I... A large number of stores sell at about 30% over base price. It is not a hard and fast rule, but people will usually accept that price level. Usually. If you can manage to go over that, you will make a lot of money, but you do not want to risk driving away a customer. Right then, so as a customer, I am haggling. Could you make it a little bit cheaper? Okay, gotta make it cheaper, but not too cheap. So if I do 130%. This is technically cheaper, but still high. It would be up to the temperament of the customer as to whether or not you make a sale. Well, that covers just about everything. Now let's put the entire lecture into practice all at once. If you can sell me an item, you will be ready for what lies ahead. Let's begin. Hello, welcome to Recettear. I would like this, please. Okay. Could you go a little lower, perhaps? How much do 900? I don't want to sell you the sword for less than 30%. Try that. Yes, an excellent price. Thank you so much. Yay, I sold steel sword for 3,800 pix. Excellent. Let us do that one more time just to be sure. Hello, welcome to Recettear. Like this, please. And try this again. Okay. Go a little lower, perhaps. And yes, an excellent price. Thank you so much. Yay, we sold the steel sword for slightly more money this time. Expertly done. If you ever wish to practice again, simply ask me anytime we are in the shop. Cool. And that is essentially how it goes. You're quite good for someone who has never done this before. Really? We still have a little bit of time left today, so let us go ahead and open the store proper. If anyone comes in, simply handle them in the same way that we just practiced. Whoa, are you sure it'll be okay? Do not worry, as the saying goes, salesmanship is more of an art than it is a science. You learn as you go. Now then, I will open us, go on and sit at the counter. Okay. Hi there, what can I get you? Walnut bread. I told you everyone likes bread. Bread is excellent. She doesn't like 140 for bread. How about 129? Yes, that will be. Yay! We sold walnut bread for 129 pix. Congratulations, you did well. I sold stuff. Recette, I sold stuff, like, to people. Hey, Tear, I'm so happy. I did it. Tear, I did it. Papa, I did it. And that's how we started running an item shop. Wondering why we started an item shop at all? Yes. And now it's flashback time. Oh, maybe not yet. So I did actually play this through the first dungeon just to get a handle on the controls, but everything after that is new to me. So we'll see how it goes. I like the music. It's so upbeat. Now it's flashback time. Let's see. Yep, the calendar says it's been 3 months since Papa left. I don't get why he suddenly said, "I'm gonna be a hero," and then took off without saying when he'd be back. I really hope he's okay. I'm getting lonely. Well, I shouldn't worry too much about him. The best thing about him is how tough he is. He'll be okay. What? Papa wouldn't knock? Who is that? Yes, who is it? Huh? There's nobody here. Wait, what? at my feet. Good evening. You are Mademoiselle Recette Lemongrass? Miss Fairy? Pardon me, but I am the one asking questions. Again, you are Recette Lemongrass? Yes, I'm Recette. My name is Tyr. I am an agent of the Term Finance Company. Finance Company? I am here to collect payment on a loan paid out to your father. Here is the contract and my identification. Loan? Repayment? In plainer terms, I am here to get our money back. If you are incapable of facilitating repayment, this house will be seized as collateral in order to repay the loan. Facilitating? Collateral? Seize? What? But Papa isn't... He's not here. Yes, I see that now. Monsieur Lemongrass disappeared following a fracas atop the local volcano, so we assumed he might have returned here. Even if he is not, however, the contract covers this eventuality. Covers this? Quite. As the sole remaining member of his household, we shall require that you pay his debts in his stead. But what? How am I supposed to? I barely have enough money to live by myself. Naturally, we are not demanding it all be repaid at once. There is still a small amount of time before any payment is due. Therefore, am I gonna get sold off in parts to distant foreign lands to repay Papa's debts? I wonder if I can survive with only 2 internal organs. Maybe if I eat a lot of spinach, that can replace my blood. And, but I don't want to be a sailor. What am I gonna do? Please listen to me for a moment. I have no clue where you are getting these ludicrous ideas from, but I would never do such a thing. Quite the opposite, in fact. I was sent here to ensure that you wouldn't have to resort to such, absurd methods to pay us back. But, what? I have been sent to support you to the fullest of my ability so that you may repay the debt via labor. What? But I've never worked a single day in my life. Experience has no bearing in this case. All that matters is whether or not you are willing to work. If you do not wish to work, then that is it. The house is terms, and I will have to ask you to leave the premises. As the saying goes, those who do not work do not eat. So, Miss Lemongrass, which will it be? Work or the house? I'll work then. Splendid. But I don't even know what I could do. Actually, I already have an idea on that front. You are aware, of course, that this city is an adventuring hub. In addition, this house faces out onto one of the main city lanes. Therefore, I propose converting the house into an item store. Item store? What, really? Tyr has terrible bedside manner. Her dad could have just died, and she's just like, here, we need you to make money for us now. Recette? Mademoiselle Lemongrass? I was only gone for a little while to do market research. Where could she have gone? I'm being silly. Of course she fled. Why would she not? All I did was threaten to take away everything she ever knew and loved. Asking her to turn the house into an item shop was foolish, even if it was to repay the debt. The poor girl must be terribly confused. And on top of that, her father's probably... well... outside. Yay, miss! It's done! Hey, Tyr, look! It's done! What is that? It's our shop sign, of course. Doesn't it look cool? You can't be a shop without one of these, you know. Yes, Well, it's quite well made. However, I've always been good at making stuff. Be that as it may, while the sign is nice, Huh? Is there a problem? Well, the name. You're quite sure you've thought that through? Ta-da! Well, we're partners, right? You said so. So I put Recette and Tier together and Recettear. Isn't it neat? Well, that is to say, the sentiment is commendable, but it's the two of us opening the store, so the name should reflect that, right? You don't like it? Really, it's not that, but, well, that is... Then it's decided. Recettear, ho! Recettear. Mispronounce it even slightly, and Recettear, racket... This job is going to be even more absurdly difficult than I originally suspected, I fear. But who wouldn't want to shop at a store called Recettear? So a fairy suddenly entered my life. Sure wasn't going to be dull. How is it possible to sleep this much each day? How? Tear. Let's do the very best we can. What? Who's on first? Oh, Tear. Right. Good morning. The clock does not have a good morning hand. Recette, you are now the proprietor of an item shop. You must learn to be responsible and not sleep the day away. Right. Why in the name of heaven are you smiling so much? That smile you had while sleeping is just getting bigger. Oh, no reason. I just think I saw something nice in my dreams. Tear, let's give it our all. Well, if you really are dedicated to making this work, wash yourself and meet me downstairs. Will do. So, I have an item shop and stuff, and it's all cool and awesome. So, what do I do now? That is up to your judgment. If you sit at the counter, we can open immediately. Or we can reorganize the shop, or we could even go search for new stock around town or elsewhere. Yikes, that's a ton of options. How do I choose? It is as I said earlier, running a place like this is more of an art than it is something you can simply follow a map through. Simply pick something. We will deal with what comes. Well, okay. I want to go exploring. We should go outside. Oh, the Adventurers Guild is flashing. We could go there. Let's go to the market first. What do we have? Ooh. Oh. What is this? I'll get one of those. And interesting. Because they can't call it Les Mis, which is very good if you haven't read it or seen it. Oh, let's get more bread, and let's get, what do these do? Yeah, I'll get an apple. Okay, that's enough. And let's go to the Adventurers Guild. Say, what's this place? This is the Adventurers Guild. The guild manages expeditions to the various untamed wilderness areas or abandoned ruins near the city. The area is commonly referred to as dungeons. Without approval, adventurers cannot visit the dungeons. Aw, nuts, so we can't just go into a dungeon and pick up everything we see? If we could do that, we could sell everything we get at 100% profit. It is still a very good idea. A great many people have made fortunes that way. If you wish to do so, however, we must first hire an adventurer. Hire? Can I just pick anybody? The truth of the matter is a bit more complicated. Even if you pay them, few adventurers are willing to risk their lives simply for the benefit of a complete stranger. Oh, so they turn away people they don't know very well? Indeed. You should first get to know a few adventurers and build up a certain level of trust with them. If all goes well, they will give you a symbol of their guild membership. This usually takes the form of a card. With that in hand, we can bring an adventurer with us. So it's like they're inviting us to a dinner party. Well, dinner parties usually do not include blood-mad beasts attempting to rip you limb from limb, but the analogy does work somewhat. Right, so first I need to meet an adventurer. Which for us should not be that difficult, yes? After all, we run an item shop, so we should get a few coming in as clients on a fairly regular basis. Oh yeah. Well then, I'll do my best to get a dinner invitation. Indeed. Just be careful that Recettear is not on the menu. Huh? Is something wrong? Well, that guy over there. Listen to me. If I can't work, I can't get the money. And if I can't get the money, I can't get the items. And if I can't get the items, apparently I can't work. Ah. Heaven, if I had a few things, I could at least visit the Hall of Trials. I wonder what's going on. He seems to be a rookie adventurer complaining about his inability to complete the required guild test. Well, the guild hardly allows anyone in off the street. You can only work officially for the guild after passing a test. An item shop owner is hardly the only job with challenges. I have an idea. What? I do believe we have found our first adventurer. Wait, what do you mean by... Tyr, wait! Son of a... I'd burn what cash I had just getting to this city. If I can't get into the guild, I don't know what I'll even do for dinner money. Now I'm hungry. Great. Pardon me a moment. You there, adventurer with the seedy look. Who are you calling seedy? Well, you two would be. We are a pair of merchants who happen to be passing. Merchants? Oh, you heard me talking. Sorry, but I'm way too broke and seedy to buy anything. Believe me, I could tell by your seedy nature that attempting to sell you anything would be a colossal waste of time. Come on, Tyr, stop with the seedy already. He isn't a plant. So are you two going to prove me or what here? Would you like it if we came with you to the Hall of Trials? If you require equipment or items, we can provide them. I'd call you a pair of angels then, but why? Business, naturally. We help you pass the trial, you provide us with your card. Oh, I get it. We help Mr. Swordsman clear the dungeon, and then he gives us his card, a sign of our eternal friendship. Eternal friendship is rather irrelevant in this case, but it does work out neatly for all of us. What do you say? I see, you guys are pretty new at all of this too, huh? Our offer, Mr. Swordsman? Yes or no? Yes. Alright then. Heck, I got nothing to lose. Well, aside from my precious life, anyway. Yayifications! Glad to meet the two of you. I am Recettear. Nice to meet you. I am Tyr. Call me Louis. Louis the swordsman. Good to meet you. Yes. Now then, we will begin all of the preparations for a dungeon visit, including a visit to the central market to pick up food and other restorative items. We will then return here for you when we are ready. Right, I'll be waiting here. Oh, and I already got food and restorative items. Well, sort of. What did I get? I have the apple and the bread and this weird scarf thing. So I will go ahead and save my game, and we will call that quits for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, drop me a like or a subscribe or something, and keep an eye out for the next one. Thanks. Have a great day.